the Philippine Star, and is also a contributor at the Visayan Daily Star and the Negros Now Daily. If ever you will be crowned as 2025 Lin-Ay sang Negros, how would you promote Negros Occidental into the international community to attract more tourists and investors to the province? Okay, one more time. If ever you will be crowned as 2025 Lin-Ay sang Negros, how would you promote Negros Occidental into the international community to attract more tourists and investors to the province?
If I would be crowned Lin-Ay sang Negros 2025, I would use my platform. As a hospitality management student, I believe that it is our forte to promote our tourists here in our province. And with that, I will use the festivals that are already present and of course my advocacy, which is innovation when it comes to cultural heritage. We have cuisines that are already famous here in our province, and if we are able to promote it more to our international investors, then we will be able to promote our province more and of course boost our economy as a province. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Akisha Nicole Warren of Bacolod City.
Adlaw sa inyong tanan, ako si Tisha Aliana Arborocho, a fourth-year nursing student and an advocate for safety and resiliency on emergency program. And I am proudly representing the home of historical and natural treasures, Bagos City.
Okay, time to pick your question number, Aliana. Question number, daw akong pakamot ang kakurog. Question number 11. Your
In all times, that would be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tisha Aliana Perocho of Bagos City. Next, we'll have Jewel Maxine Vasquez.
Dean Vasquez. I'm currently studying at University of St. LaSalle, and I am taking up Bachelor Science in Psychology, and I am advocate mental health awareness.
Okay, time to pick your question number. Budlay gali magkakasang scotch tape kung may nail extensions. Number 25. Your question is, March is considered as the International Women's Month. In line with this, how do you describe the resilience of the Negrense women in the midst of natural calamities such as the Canlaon volcano eruption, the rise of heat index, and the like? This is from Prime Tejida of RMNDYHB Bacolod. Again, March is considered as the International Women's Month. In line with this, how do you describe the resilience of the Negrense women in the midst of natural calamities such as the Canlaon volcano eruption, the rise of heat index, and the like?
As the Negrenses in the midst of natural calamities as such Canlaon volcano, I would inspire everyone to help each other, to help the victim of Canlaon to the calamity, and I would use my platform to inspire them, and I will do my best to use my platform to inspire and I would use my platform to inspire everyone to help the calamities of Canlaon, and because the true measure of greatness is not what we gain for ourselves, but how we uplift others along the way. Thank you.
Salamat kay Ju.
Maayong aga, Negros! Ako gali si Erica Berwin, 23 years old, nagahalin sa syudad sa Cadiz City. Kag ako, nag-graduate sa Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, and currently, I am working in Cadiz City's Tourism Office, and I am an advocate for inclusive, sustainable tourism.
Okay, salamat kay Erica. Kaginumpisahan ni Erica ang paghiligay no. Wala sa obligasyon na mag-in-English kita diri sa bungaga, no? So pwede kita maghiligay nun. Magpili na kita sa ato numero. Lin-Ay sang Cadiz. Next number is number 4. Your question. Social media is very popular nowadays, but it has also become a platform for fake news. As a Lin-Ay, how do you promote the spread of correct information and responsible use of social media? Again, this is from Prime Tihida of RMNDY HB Bacolod. Social media is very popular nowadays, but it has also become a platform for fake news. As a Lin-Ay, how do you promote the spread of correct information and responsible use of social media?
Social media as its main purpose, I do believe that it is a platform for us to share information, facts, and to connect with people. And as Lin-Ay Sang Negros, I truly believe that as Lin-Ay Sang Negros, I would stand to be the purpose for us. Sorry. As Lin-Ay Sang Negros, I would use my platform to educate each and every one of us here, especially the children, that it is important for us to be mindful of our words, because fake news is such a very serious matter in which people may be affected mentally and may cause anxiety and depression. So I want to remind each and every one of us here to be more cautious of our words and to always be mindful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lin-Ay.
Maayong udto kaninyong tanan. I am Rihanna Lucinario. I am a Bisaya, 21 years old, and I am currently a third-year college student taking a Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Filipino, and I am proudly representing the municipality of Calatrava.
Proud Bisaya, proud Bisdak.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you pick your number. Magsinabo taon niya, ani, kay Bisaya man. Number 7. Your question. Are you in favor of married and transgenders joining beauty pageants like Lin-Ay Sang Negros? This is from Mr. Eugene Adjong of Premier News Ventures. Again, are you in favor of married and transgenders joining beauty pageants like Lin-Ay Sang Negros?
I believe that every individual should be given an opportunity or a platform where they can showcase their capabilities, talents, and their capabilities. But as for me, I believe that trans women, or I believe that pageants that are designed for women should be inclusive for us women, as this is designed for us to celebrate our own uniqueness and our confidence. But I also acknowledge that the trans women and also the married women should have a platform and a safe space wherein they can show their beauty, their strength, and their advocacy. Maayong hapon kaninyong tanan, and thank you so much.
Mauna ang
Hello sa inyo tanan. My name is April Joy Florenda, 23 years old. I am a fresh graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing at Colegio San Agustin Bacolod, and I am also fortunate enough to pass the Philippine Nursing Licensure Examination on the same year. Well, I am also, as a nurse by profession, I will be advocating for strengthening healthcare for a better Negros Occidental. I am proudly representing the home of the Nagyaw sa Tablas Festival, Banwa, Sangkandini.
Congratulations, Nurse April, for
Thank
passing
you.
the exam. Please
Thank
pick your number. Your number is number 22. Your question, how can an individual strengthen his or her sense of accountability to achieve personal growth? This is from Julius Mariveles of DNX News. Again, how can an individual strengthen his or her sense of accountability to achieve personal growth?
While achieving personal growth, it is important that we recognize our own mistakes. When we learn our mistakes, we learn. And if we learn, we grow personally. So, recognizing our own mistakes and be accountable for it, failure isn't existing, but we are also learning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lin-Ay.
Ela tugonon, 21, bugal nga ginadala ang banwa sang kawayan.
Bugal sa Kawayan, Lin-Ay sa Kawayan, Princess Micaela Tugonon, please pick your number. Your question number is, while I'm struggling to open the number. Question number 6. Question number 6 is, again from Julius Mariveles of DNX News, how important is the sugar industry to our growth as a province? Are we showing it enough gratitude, and why? One more time. How important is the sugar industry to our growth as a province? Are we showing it enough gratitude? Why?
Thank you so much. First and foremost, I recognize the sugar industry is one that brings us pride as Negrosanon. We became the sugar bowl of the Philippines because of those people, because of those people, those farmers who are in this industry. And I believe that we are recognizing them through the works that we are implementing in our society. It is generation, we are known to love those farmers that we have through the initiatives of our government, through the Avance Negrense, which is to uplift agriculture in this industry. And I believe that I could contribute to this by giving them sustainable agricultural techniques and technology. I do believe that our farmers deserves the same recognition and tools and knowledge so that they could navigate the complexities of this life, such as the climate resilience, such as being climate resilience in times of uncertainties like this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maayong hudto, Negros Occidental. Ako si Jeremy Panganiban Masino, 20 years old. I am currently studying at Bacolod City College, taking up Bachelor of Elementary Education. And I'm proudly representing the summer capital of Negros Occidental, Don Salvador Benedicto.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Now it's time to pick your question. Your question number is number 15. This year's Manaad sa Negros Festival is themed The Future Unfolds. As a young Negrense and a part of the Gen Z, looking ahead to a world of opportunities, how do you see the future unfold for you in the next 5 years? This question is from Nanette Godalquever of the Philippine News Agency. Again, this year's Manaad sa Negros Festival is themed The Future Unfolds. As a young Negrense and a part of the Gen Z, looking ahead to a world of opportunities, how do you see the future unfold for you in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself as an Lin-Ay, former Lin-Ay sang Negros. And also, I see myself as an educator in a public school. As an aspiring educator, I want to uplift the future generation through knowledge. And I want to be part of them, of molding them towards a better Negros, a better future. Because I believe that knowledge pays the best interest. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Ako si Jalice D. Carvalho, 21 years old, studying Bachelor of Science in Psychology in University of St. Lasal. And I am representing the home of Manlambos Festival, Escalante City!
Lin-Ay sang Escalante, please choose your question number. May fans club pa si Jalice. Question number 21. Your question is from Nanette Godalquever, Philippine News Agency. Negros Occidental is now part of the Negros Island Region, or NIR, a milestone that aims to bring greater economic and social development for the region and its people. As a pageant queen and a young Negrense, what can you do to help the new region achieve these goals? Again, Negros Occidental is now part of the Negros Island Region, or NIR, a milestone that aims to bring greater economic and social development for the region and its people. As a pageant queen and a young Negrense, what can you do to help the new region achieve these goals?
Negros Occidental is very abundant in terms of ecosystem and environmental. And a step that we have is having Bacolod City as our super city. And I have seen the developments in other cities as well, from municipalities to city, and now turning into a big city. With my platform as a platform of Lin-Ay sang Negros, as we all know, this is a big platform, and I will use this platform to spread information and to spread awareness and to promote economical growth and community initiatives. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ngayong adlaw, Negros Occidental. Ako si Jorlyn Vallejo Cabatak, 23, currently taking a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in General Sciences at Carlos Helado, Memorial State University, Binalbagan Campus. Nagarepresentar kag tiglawas sang syudad kung sa diin nagapadayon sa pag-uswag, Himamaylan.
From Himamaylan City, Jorlyn Cabatak, please get your question number. Your question number is number 19. With the present trends and fast-paced system, what do you think is the best way to promote the tourist attractions of Negros? This is from Armand Toga of Negros Daily Bulletin. With the present trends and fast-paced system, what do you think is the best way to promote the tourist attractions of Negros?
Good morning. In the present trends with the pace system, I believe I can promote Negros Occidental by encouraging tourists by showcasing our natural resources. For me, are a terrain of agricultural, mountains, and even coastal areas. So I believe in promoting this, it can benefit not just only our cities or municipalities, but also an entire Negros Occidental. Madamo gid nga salamat.
Madamo gid nga salamat.
Maayong aga! Maayong aga, probinsya sa Negros Occidental. Ako, si Susmita Angelic Ramos, 23, halin kagbugal sang Banwa, nga nagahupong kag nagahinugyaw Banwa sang Hinigaran.
Thank you very much. Now it's time to pick your question number, Susmita. While she's doing that, allow us to acknowledge the Vice Mayor of Hinigaran, Vice Mayor Grace Arceo. Hi ma'am, good morning. Your question number is number 10. Your question, Susmita, is what do you think is one of the greatest accomplishments a woman can be proud of? This is from Armand Toga of Negros Daily Bulletin. Again, what do you think is one of the greatest accomplishments a woman can be proud of?
As a student athlete and a woman who is proud of his heritage and roots as Negrosanon, I believe one of the greatest accomplishment that the Negrosanon or a babayang Negrosanon is being true to herself and pursuing her dreams, even if life could be difficult and she is struggling. I would embody the strength and resilience of every woman who challenge societal expectation and break down barriers. I will actively work on dismantling inaccessibilities in sports and in healthcare. And I will not just witness the future unfold. I will run alongside it, ensuring that every woman, every children, and all Negrenses have the space and the support to shape their own destiny. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maayong udto kaninyong tanan, ako si Justin Joy Ridocto, 21, bugal sang lugar sang banwa sang hinubaan.
Thank you very much. Please speak your question number. Your question number is number 18. And your question is from our judge, Mr. Mark Salanga of the Negros Press Club. The theme of this year's pageant is The Future Unfolds. How do you think the fight against fake news and disinformation will shape the future of Negros and the Philippines? And what role can you play in that process? Again, the theme of this year's pageant is The Future Unfolds. How do you think the fight against fake news and disinformation will shape the future of Negros and the Philippines? And what role can you play in that process?
As a Lin-Ay sa Negros, I will lead an advocacy about digital awareness, promote responsible use of technology through social media platforms and welfares. I will advocate for digital awareness. And I will advocate the youth that don't believe in the social media because in this generation, there's so much happening right now, the misinformations in social media, and I will advocate the youth that don't trust the social media. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we move on.
C. Luis de los Santos Martin, from the home of the vibrant Kissy Kissy Festival, representing the municipality of Ilog.
I love the Kissy Kissy Festival and how she said it, no? Kissy Kissy. Please choose your number. Thank you. Your question number is number 24. Fake news can have damaging effects on people's lives, politics, and public trust. If you had the opportunity to educate the public on how to identify and avoid fake news, what would your message be? This is again from Mark Salanga of Negros Press Club. Fake news can have damaging effects on people's lives, politics, and public trust. If you had the opportunity to educate the public on how to identify and avoid fake news, what would your message be?
These are trying times, especially with our upcoming elections. Fake news is everywhere we go and see, so always look up many sources. That is the advice I can give. Look up multiple different perspectives. Open your mind, open your eyes. For this year, the future unfolds for us, so vote wisely, look carefully, be alert, and never, ever fall for fake news. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maayong aga. Ako gali si Lorraine de la Torre, bugal na ginarepresenta sa Banwa sa Isabela.
Good morning, Lorraine. Please pick your question number. And your question number is number 20. Your question is, given that same-sex marriage is already legal in some countries, what is your perspective on same-sex marriage? This question is from Eugene Adjong of Premier News Ventures. Again, given that same-sex marriage is already legal in some countries, what is your perspective on same-sex marriage?
I am not in favor of same-sex marriage. However, I am in favor of civil union. Because I believe that marriage is sacred and we should respect someone who wants to marry in church. And I believe that as part of LGBT, we have our own sacred relationship and we should respect others. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Negrenses. Mayang ugto sa inyong tanan. I am Jaylo Ramos, 21, a graduating electronics engineering student at the University of St. Lasal. I am a working student, a university scholar, a student leader, and a volunteer. And now, as I stand on this stage, I am more driven and more passionate, not only to represent the rising city of Lasal, Cabancaran City, but also the respected indigenous community of Barangay Arenal, Bukidnon Shrine. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And your question number is number 26. In today's society, what do you believe is the greatest challenge young women face, and how would you use your platform to inspire change? This is from Bombo Ansindol Sorilla of Bombo Radio Bacolod. Again, in today's society, what do you believe is the greatest challenge young women face, and how would you use your platform to inspire change?
I want to encourage the youth to realize that weakness is normal. We can turn our weakness, our challenges, to someone and to something that will help us to succeed. And I am a testament of that weakness and strength. Because, as you all know, my journey for this Lin-Ay and Negros was far different from the other candidates. I was initially disqualified for the height requirement, but given that opportunity of Lin-Ay and Negros for revalidation, I never stopped nor rested. I continued to fight for my spot. People saw it, people came to help. And with God's grace, I was able to come back here more driven and more passionate to show to people that my dreams cannot be measured in numbers. And now, I am happy and I am passionate to show people that I may be short and I may look timid, but once I have given a chance to hold the mic, I will always speak up from my heart and my soul because I am a catalyst and ako si Jaylo Ramos, magpapatugaw ako sa pagbago sa atong probinsya sa banyo. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maayong adlaw, Negros Occidental. I am Charmaine Faith Similiano, 22 years old, currently a nursing student at Colegio San Agustin, Bacolod. Halin sa banwa nga puwerte kasanag, banwa sang La Castellana.
Thank you very much, and it is also time to acknowledge the mother Lin-Ay of La Castellana, the very hands-on Mayor Romaila Nicor Magilimutan. Mayor, good morning, and thank you for joining us this morning. Your question number is question number 1. This is from Bombo Ann Sindol Sorilla. What qualities define a true Lin-Ay sang Negros, and in what ways do you embody these values? Again, what qualities define a true Lin-Ay sang Negros, and in what ways do you embody these values?
I believe that a true Lin-Ay sang Negros values embodies the values of resilience, compassion, and of course, inspiration. A true Lin-Ay sang Negros rises above challenges. A true Lin-Ay sang Negros uplifts others along the way. And I embody those values because recently I am also a bullied child and I did not let that define me. I used that as my strength. I turned my weaknesses into my strength, and I am standing right now, right here, embodying the values of a true Lin-Ay. And I want to inspire others along the way to convince little girls that we are never disqualified from our dreams. Sometimes it is just our minds that tells us otherwise. So to all the little girls that is watching me right now, I want you to know that you are valued, you are loved, and you are unstoppable. Thank you, and good morning.
Thank you.
Good day to all. I am Juliana Cassandra Dinurog Makilan, 18 years old, currently taking up Bachelor of Arts in Communication at the University of Negros Occidental, Negros. Gikan sa banwa kong sa diin mayara sang manamit nga putok ang pinasuko, banwa sang manapit.
Daw timing ang puto kag pinasugbono sa subong nga ugto. So, padayunutan ni para makapanyaga na kita. Thank you. Your question number is number 23. In your little way, how can you help the internally displaced persons or evacuees who are staying in the evacuation centers in the affected local government units that have been affected by the Mount Canlaon eruption? This one is from Abigail Dina Grace Fuentes of K5 News FM Bacolod. Again, in your little way, how can you help the internally displaced persons or evacuees who are staying in the evacuation centers in the affected local government units that have been affected by the Mount Canlaon eruption?
The Mount Canlaon eruption has impacted the lives of our fellow Negrenses to ways that we cannot even describe. It is very saddening. And as my role as a Lin-Ay Negros, and as someone who strives for excellence, I can do my part as a performing artist to go there, to engage with our evacuees through storytelling, through sharing their stories to social media, and advocate for our local industries and our evacuation sites. We can gather support and donation drives to be with them. At times like this, it is not enough to just speak through social media and we have to be there, we have to see what they are going through, because not everyone can realize and can feel what they really feel right there. So as Lin-Ay Negros 2025, it will put my voice on a higher pedestal to highlight this issue. This is present. And while we are here right now, at this very moment, some of our fellow Negrosanons are suffering right there. We need to be there with them, through heart, through mind, and through soul, because that is the real Lin-Ay Negros and the real Negrosanon who moves forward and do not let his or her fellow Negrosanon left behind. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chelsea Julian V. Sabato, 20 years of age and currently a second-year medtech student at Colegio San Agustin, Bacolod. I am also a proud business owner. I currently own a gown rental business and the first ever 29 pesos lemonade here in Negros Occidental. I am proudly representing the home of Latin Nabuay Festival, Banwa Sang Morsha.
Thank you very much. Nakakaon na ta puto, nakakaon na ta pinasubot ilawan ta ang iyang manamit nga lemonade. Palihog lang pili sa imong question number. Your question number is number 17. From Abigail Dina Grace Fuentes of K5 News FM, Miss Universe 2015 Pia Wurtzbach once said, getting into the top 3 or top 5 in a pageant is all about training, but winning or getting the crown is about destiny. Do you support her statement? Why or why not? Again, Miss Universe 2015 Pia Wurtzbach once said, getting into the top 3 or top 5 in a pageant is all about training, but winning or getting the crown is all about destiny. Do you support her statement? Why or why not?
I do not support her statement. In fact, winning a crown needs vigorous training and determination. And recently, I was crowned as Reina Santinabuay, and I went through a lot of training, went through a lot of hard work and determination. With that, I was able to win a crown because I believe that what you want to really achieve, you have to work hard for it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
A pleasant afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Samantha Verondon, 19-year future psychologist, studying Bachelor of Science in Psychology at the University of St. LaSalle, from the home of Handuray Festival, the municipality of Pontevedra.
Thank you very much. Now, time to pick your question. Lin-Ay sang Pontevedra. Your question number is number 5. From Mr. Gary Duruelo of Radio Negrense, if you're given a chance to talk to Governor Bong Lacson, what government program would you like to suggest that will become a legacy for the youth and the next generation? Again, if you are given a chance to talk to Governor Bong Lacson, what government program would you like to suggest that will become a legacy for the youth and the next generation?
In line with one of the vision of Avance Negrense, which is nurturing health, if ever I could talk to Governor Lacson, I would like to implement a program that is called Psychological First Aid Trainings. I am a mental health advocate and I am also a psychology student, and with that, I see the inadequacy of mental health professionals here in the country, here in our province. But of course, it cannot be answered or fixed immediately, which is why I want to add on the number of people who understands through psychological first aid trainings. And if given a chance that this program would be implemented, it would be such a great honor for me that all together as Negrosanos, we are marching Negros not only towards success, but also towards a gentler and safer Negros. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I am Shara Marie Tumbakan, 19, from the municipality of Pulupandan.
Alright, so medyo wala pa kami kung may isumpon si Miss Pulupandan, Lin-Ay sa Pulupandan. Okay, your question number is number 14. And your question is, considering that you are also loaded in your academic life, what current personal priority will you give up so that you can fulfill your obligations should you win the Lin-Ay title? This is from Mr. Alan Del Carmen of Negros Now Daily. Again, the question is, considering that you are also loaded in your academic life, what current personal priority will you give up so that you can fulfill your obligations should you win the Lin-Ay title?
Everyone, considering that I'm also a student and also a candidate for Lin-Ay sa Negros, I am balancing my academic and my candidacy here in Lin-Ay. I will fulfill my obligation as a Lin-Ay sa Negros 2025 if I will be given a chance to win this, and I will use my title to advocate. I am an advocate of mental health support beyond gender expectations, believing that men can be vulnerable and women can be more empowering. Nowadays, men are being raised with stereotypical society and women are being raised with societal pressure. However, the openness means to my advocacy is that we can share our stories, narratives, and experience. Because our narratives and experience can inspire and educate others. We can share our stories with the world and for those who resonate with it.
Thank you very much.
Hello. A pleasant morning, everyone. I am Rochelle Abagan Cabanyo, 21 years old, a pharmacy student from Riverside College, Bacolod, from the home of the Sinigayan Festival and where love for nature truly begins, City of Sagay.
City of Sagay, please pick your question, Lin-Ay sang Sagay. Your question number is number 3. And your question is from Mr. Alan Del Carmen of Negros Now Daily. If a tourist who is a native of Africa visits your hometown or city, and what native delicacy will you offer him and show, and how will you describe such delicacy to him? Again, if a tourist who is a native of Africa visits your hometown or city, what native delicacy will you offer him, and how will you describe such delicacy to him?
Given that Africa has less marine resources, and I am a daughter of a fish vendor myself, so I would probably offer the best danggit from Sagay City. And I will describe to him as it is the product of our rich marine culture of Sagay City, because we are a home of a 32,000 marine hectare reserve, and with that we can
we can produce a product, but and we can proliferate marine life, and also we can. But with that, given that I have the chance to give a danggit in an Africa tourist, I can showcase the best product of Sagay City. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Mayong adlaw, Negros. Ako, si Mielin Baldonado, bugal kag tiglawas ng Banong Silay.
From Silay City, Lialin, please choose your question number. And your question number is number 16. This is an online question sent to us, to our PIO. Relationships are an important part of life. How can you determine when it's time to hold on or when it's time to let go in a toxic relationship? Again, relationships are an important part of life. How can you determine when it's time to hold on or when it's time to let go in a toxic relationship?
I know that it is time to let go if the relationship that I am right now compromise my mental health. Because mental health is important in the well-being of a person. And being in a relationship is being with a partner that will help you grow personally and will help you to continue learning. But if the relationship will compromise my mental health, it will also compromise my physical health. And that is the reason, or that is my red flag, or that is something that I know that I should stop holding on to that relationship. Thank you.
Maayong hapon. I am Miriam Pauline Gajardo, 20 years old, currently a third-year student at Carlos Helado Memorial State University Fortuneton campus, taking up Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting and an advocate for youth empowerment through volunteerism, and I am proudly representing the jewel of the Sugar Island, Sipalay City.
All the way from Sipalay, please pick your question number. And your question number is number 13. Again, this is an online question. As a Lin-Ay candidate, what is your stance on mental health awareness? As a Lin-Ay candidate, what is your stance on mental health awareness?
As a beauty queen, I think it is time for us to raise awareness about mental health and to cut the stigma about it. Because saying bad words to other people or saying words that trolls like joggers to other people can be detrimental to one's mental health. And we should always remember that our candles wouldn't shine brighter if we blow out those candles. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maayong ugto sa inyong atanan. Ako si Patricia Isabel Enriquez, 20, currently studying at Carlos Helado Memorial State University, taking up Bachelor of Arts in English Language. Representing the home of Minuluan Festival and Guapo nga Serbisyo, the City of Talisay!
Okay. Now time to pick your question number. Your question number is question number 8. If you were to write a book, what would it be about and what message would you want to convey? Again, if you were to write a book, what would it be about and what message would you want to convey?
As an advocate of fostering universal literacy among out-of-school youth and children, I would definitely write a book about the importance of literacy among our children. Because as a Bachelor of Arts in English Language student, I have come to my realization that it is vital for our children
to be taught how to read and write as it transforms their lives and their future. And also, I want to convey a message that this advocacy will create a great benefit and also would help them achieve their dreams, and also will create a place for them where communication and language will no longer be a barrier. Thank you.
Thank you very
I am Chatea J. Caocson from the municipality of Tubaso.
short and sweet, but very tall lady. Please speak your question number. Thank you. Your question number is number 12. If you could create a campaign to raise awareness about a global issue, what global issue would you pursue and why? If you could create a campaign to raise awareness about a global issue, what global issue would you pursue and why?
The global issue that I would pursue would be issues about education. According to the Program for International Student Assessment, Philippines ranked 6th lowest in numeracy and literacy, and we also ranked 3rd lowest in science. As a daughter of an educator myself, I have created initiatives about the educational issues here in my community. I have collaborated with multiple organizations, and if I win Lin-Ay sa Negros 2025, I would love to collaborate with the local government units and the province of Negros Occidental and giving out learning materials and resources for our children, and also teaching them the skills in numeracy and literacy. I believe that if we empower our children with education, we also empower our society. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Ako si Justin Shirley Ninson, nagakuha sa kurso nga BS Biology sa University of St. Asal Bacolod, isa ka babae nga leader, kag nagasulong sa programa kontra malnutrisyon. Bugal nga ginarepresenta ang banwa sang Valladolid.
Bugal sang Valladolid. Please speak your question number. Thank you very much. And your number is number 27. What role do you believe beauty pageants play in promoting positive change in society? What role do you believe beauty pageants play in promoting positive change in society?
Thank you for that question. Beauty pageant should uplift the community, should uplift the women. Because when we uplift the women, we uplift the community. Women are leaders in all aspects. It could be in our household, community, and women are leaders of themselves. I am also a SK chairperson in our barangay in Valladolid. And I play a women empowerment wherein I can make a positive change in our society. And that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good morning to our media friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I am J.W. Axel Celeste, gikan sa syudad nga Gasidlak ang Kadalagan, Victoria City.
Gasidlak ang Kadalagan, and congratulations to the recent staging of the Kadalagan Festival. Right? Your question number, pili o tapanik, ikaw naman lang ang pinakalas, so daw mo na lang siguro number 2. Okay, your question is, beauty is both subjective and multifaceted. What is your definition of beauty? Again, beauty is both subjective and multifaceted. What is your definition of beauty?
To me, beauty is a woman of purpose. I am an advocate of women empowerment and gender equality. And as I stand here in the Lin-Ay Negros stage, I would want to carry that story with me, wherein I was
harassed before, and I don't want any other women to be experiencing the same. And that is why I want to strongly carry this purpose with me so that we would create Negros Occidental, a community that is beautiful and is a safe space. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lin-Ay sang Victorias. Kag amuyad to ang atong 27 ka mga delegates sa Lin-Ay sang Negros 2020.